Welcome to the Screencast segment on Web 2.0 presentation tools. This is Brown-Emberton, and today I'll be walking you through using a presentation tool called Prezi. I've stressed before the importance of curation and collecting information to use and share, and now this is a way to present that information and put all that research to good use. Although there are a vast number of Web 2.0 presentation options, I've chosen Prezi just because of the ease of use and how the zooming abilities that it has, and you'll see all that. So I've started at the templates page, and as you can see, there's a lot of options for templates. I'm going to choose Tranquility and click on Use Templates, which would take me to the template here. As you can see, there is a preset text boxes and graphics and slides in order. The slides are on the left-hand side, and they are easily manipulated. You can move them around, and that would take them into different orders. As you can see, as you click on a slide, it zooms into it. This one's better set there, so we'll just move it back. If you want to add slides, you just click on the plus sign, and it's a preset circle for this template. And you can see it added a slide to the very bottom, so that would be the last slide. If you decide you don't want it, you just highlight it and click delete on your keyboard. And that takes care of that. So, like I said, you can zoom out to see your whole presentation. One of the nice abilities with this is whatever slide you click on, it zooms in. And when you are presenting your Prezi, the user has that ability as well. So if they want to look at the whole presentation and go back to one area that they'd like to revisit, it's very easy to do that. So let's go ahead and click on the text, and I'll show you how you can easily manipulate the text and fonts. I double clicked on the text, and then I can go ahead and type what I want. Okay, so here I've got my text. I can highlight it. I can go up to the box right above it, and there's a drop down with a number of different font options. I clicked on that one, and that one's a little bit large, so I just go over here to the slider. I can stretch it out so it fits a little bit better. I can also change the color of the text if I wish. There's a color palette that comes up right above it. I think probably white is the best for that one. So this text right underneath is a little bit squished in there, so I'm just going to highlight that and move that text box down a little bit. Also, if I highlight that text box and just grab the edges of the text box, again, I can change what's set under there. Okay. And then once that's created, you can see here on the edges that gives us options to manipulate the text box in the directions it goes. So I can move it around, angle it a different way if I wish. All right, so that is some options for text and fonts. If we go into our first slide, you can see here that we've got some more text. I'm just going to say, what fish? Okay, well, what we might want to do, if there's what fish are there, in this text box, we might want to put a link to a website that talks about the ocean. So all I need to do is go to some of my resources. Right here I've got National Geographic, and there's the URL. I'm going to copy that URL. I'm going to take it back over to my text box and just paste it in there. And now there's a link to that URL. And when the user clicks on that, it will take them outside of the presentation and to that website. Okay, say I want to go a little deeper into, let's go to this slide. If I want to add a video, I want to just delete these text boxes, so I'm highlighting them and I'm just hitting delete on my keyboard. If I want to add a video, I go up to my insert. There's an option for YouTube videos. I click on that YouTube video and see it has a place for you to link that YouTube link. Right now I've got the YouTube set up here. I've got a nice National Geographic video. I can highlight the URL for that video, go back to my presentation, paste it into the link bar that it has, and insert. And that video is inserted right there. I can even make it a little bit bigger so it's seen better. It tells me it's a YouTube video, and during the presentation, if the user clicks on that video, it will play that video. Let's move on to graphics and how you can change some of the graphics. Okay, say you want to change this circle. If I can get a hold of it instead of the, here's a graphic here. I can move around my presentation also by just grabbing and sliding around with my mouse. So I've grabbed this graphic right here. Say I just want to change it some. See, you can manipulate your graphics. You can also insert more graphics. There's symbols and shapes. There's arrows. We could draw an arrow in here from one to the other if we'd rather do that. When you go to symbols and shapes, there's a lot of different options for different shapes that you can pull into your presentation. You just click on it and you drag it over. You can resize it. There's a lot of options that you can do with graphics. Okay, I'm going to go over to, let's go back out and just kind of see the entire thing again. Okay, so you can kind of check and see how your whole presentation looks. I'm going to go to some of the preset pictures now. And sometimes some of the templates have these preset pictures and they have a caption down here. I'm going to do something that's kind of opposite from the Okay, the option here is we can just replace image. They've got preset images that you can select from, or you can select files from your computer. I've got a picture of a desert here that I'm going to stick in there. Oh, it tells me it's too large. Well, that's okay. It's got an option to resize it so it fits in this little box snugly, making it very easy. And it moves through the slides. Okay, let's go back to our main image here. So as you can see, it's really easy to move around Prezi. There's also options where you can insert background music. If you go to insert, there's a place here where you can select files out of your computer to input for the background. You can also add in voiceovers for the entire project or just per slide. You can input PDF files. You can also link articles and magazines, online magazines. You can link blogs. It's a very versatile program. So when you're ready to present, you can go up to present and click there. It will take you to your presentation and you're ready to show it. You can also share it by hitting the share button, and you can share to Facebook. You can, if you just click share Prezi, it gives you the option for the link. You can email it. That gives you the option to put it into YouTube. Okay, so that is an overall real quick demonstration on Prezi, and I appreciate you listening today. And this is Christina Emberton. Please use Prezi and have fun with it.